A restaurant owner in Chanute, Kansas is warning other owners in the food service industry about his frustration with the Small Business Administration and obtaining COVID-19 relief funds. KOAM's Mike Mahoney has more.
Greg and Sharon Barnhart have owned and operated the Grain Bin restaurant in Chanute, Kansas since 2006. And like a lot of restaurant owners, 2020 was their toughest year.
Yeah, our business was shuttered 110 days in 2020, partially because of government mandates and then some self-imposed mandates. We, like other businesses, had people that got sick.
COVID-19 was hard on the Grain Bin, but they were able to survive thanks to help from the Paycheck Protection Program. Greg thought he'd also get a helping hand from the Small Business Administration's Restaurant Revitalization Fund, which was set up to help restaurants recover pandemic-related revenue losses, and initially gave priority to restaurants run by women, veterans, and minorities. Greg says his wife, the majority owner, qualifies and that they were approved by the SBA. But as of now, they haven't seen any funds, and Greg isn't thrilled with the explanation the SBA gave him.
His exact words is that there had been a federal lawsuit filed and our grant application was being held up because of such.
I reached out to the Small Business Administration about the situation but didn't get a call back. But the SBA recently disclosed in a court filing in response to a lawsuit about the Restaurant Revitalization Fund that it's not currently processing priority applications, meaning those filed by women, veterans, and minority groups. The Grain Bin may be back to serving a healthy crowd, but Sharon Barnhart says they could still use the Restaurant Revitalization funds.
Payroll and our food orders are probably our two big expenses. So, I mean, if we don't have our food, we don't have a restaurant.
Greg and Sharon say they think they'll be okay, but are worried about other restaurant owners in similar positions who may not be so lucky.
You know, I'm just more worried about the businesses out there from another state or wherever that's just reopening. They may be sitting here waiting on this money the same reason I am, and they're getting nothing. So somebody needs to figure it out.
In Chanute, Kansas, Mike Mahoney, KOAM News.
The Restaurant Revitalization Fund could get some help soon. A bipartisan group of lawmakers recently voted to give the program an additional $60 billion.